Subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates.
Hi, what's up beautiful people out there? This is me Ashish from ashvircreations. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, today in this video I'm gonna show you how to edit your photograph like kellansworld, who is a very famous Instagram photographer. So before getting to the video, just hit the like button on this video so that it will motivate me to make more videos for you guys. And if you still haven't subscribed to our channel, then do subscribe. What you are waiting for, man? And don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified of my old video updates. And don't forget to visit our website www.ashvircreations.com. From there you can download new preset, lightroom preset, camera preset, loots, PNGs, backgrounds, and every kind of photo editing stuff. And check out our Instagram profile. Just type ashvircreations and follow me over there. Now let's jump to the Photoshop. Open the photo which you want to get it edited. Now let's select the photo by using the quick selection tool from the toolbox. Just click on the plus icon to make it selected. Just roll all over the subject's body to make it selected. Just make sure to select the whole image of the model very perfectly with the pen tool, or you can use the quick selection tool also. Now just right click on it and select layer copy option to make the duplication of the image. So here you can see we have made a duplication of the image. Now let's add the background on the image. So let's just go to the file, click on open, and let's browse the background. Let's open this of the background. Just drag and drop over here to change the background. Now let's just press Ctrl D, or you can go to the edit and select free transform over from there. And just increase the size of the image. Now let's just keep this image somewhere over here. Now it is looking some kind of natural look. Now just press Ctrl from the keyboard and just click on this background so that this much area would be selected automatic. Now go to the crop tool and just crop this much area from there. So you can see we have created a cropping of the image. Now the next thing would be to reduce. First of all, we will just reduce the lightness from the image. So press Ctrl L from the and L from the image. Now just move the slider from left to right. Up to the data over here. So here you can see the whole whiteness color of the image. We have just reduced it. Now the next thing would be to just go to just duplicate this layer and just move this above the subject layer. Now just select create a layer mask on this layer and just select the brush tool and increase the size of the brush and just erase some unwanted area from here. Let's delete this area. So here you can see we have perfectly deleted the area. Now let's just erase the area in such a way that it should merge with the background. So here you can see we have perfectly erased the background. Now the next thing would be to duplicate this layer and just create a image reflection of this image. So just right click on it, and first of all we'll go to the levels from here and move the slider from up to over here. So here you can see the before and after effect. Now just duplicate the layer, right click on it and select duplicate layer, and just go to the edit, select free transform and just rotate it horizontal. Sorry, flip it vertical way, and just keep it somewhere over here so that it would look like a reflection photo. Now again press Ctrl D and just decrease some lightness and decrease the size of it so that it would look like a small photograph. Now let's change the blending to overlay. Let's try every image from here. Or let's just keep it normal and decrease the opacity. Now let's go to the filter, select blur, and then just give it a motion blur so that it will look a little bit of blurry, which we actually want, and just hit OK. Now again create a layer mask on this layer, select the brush tool and just erase some unwanted area from here. Now let's decrease the opacity so that you can see the background clearly, and you can erase it. Now again select the white color from the layer mask and just paint it somewhere over here so that it will look very original and like a feather one. So here you can see we have created a perfect shadow of the image. Now just move this layer below the subject layer. Yes, now it is looking very much original and realistic, which we actually want. You can also select the eraser tool to delete some area from here, or let's select the brush tool and just delete some unwanted. Now the next thing would be to give a photograph a real touch. Now first of all we will just smudge the face of the subject, so select the mixture brush from here and just do a smudging. A little bit of smudging would be perfect. Don't over smudge the skin, otherwise it will look very much unreal, which we don't want. So just keep it very simple and realistic. So here you can see we have almost completed our process of smudging the skin. Now let's just give it a final. First of all, we'll just blur the edges of the subject. So select the blur tool from the toolbox and make the strength to around 74, and just select the soft hard round brush and just blur the edges of the image. This is how you have to make the blurring process, because by blurring the edges you can see that your background image or the cutout image is actually merged with the background, so that it is looking very much realistic and it looks like original, which is photograph which is captured from the camera. So it is very much mandatory to blur the edges of the subject. To give it more realistic look, you have to blur these edges anyhow. Also do on the same thing on the other portion. Make sure that no part of the image is remained unblurred. You should blur every portion of the image perfectly. On the both side of the image you have to do the process. Doing it on the hair. Don't do blur on the hair region, because we want our hair to look more realistic and natural, so just keep it as it is. Now just merge all the layers from here. So just select the shift button and just merge all the layers. Right click on it and select merge layers. And again just select the crop tool and crop the image once again. Now let's go to the camera from there and just give it some kind of effect to it. So just go to the file filter, then select camera filter from there and go to the calibration tab and just move the slider from here Now go to the HSL tab and just select the red color from there and just move it to around, you know, +5, and just decrease some saturation if you want to decrease, because it is, you know, you have to keep this in mind that you should, you know, keep this skin tone as maintain the skin tone of the image as much as possible. We have to keep the skin tone anyhow. So here you can see we have achieved our perfect skin tone of the image. Now if you want, you can always play with it. Now go to the exposure. You can increase the exposure if you want to increase, then you increase some contrast and increase the highlights from the image, and just increase the shadows if you want to increase, and decrease some blackness. Increase the white portion if you want to increase, otherwise just decrease the whiteness. And finally you have to increase the clarity to around +10. Now let's go to the HSL tab and select the aqua green color if you want to select. You can also always change the color if you want to change the color of the skies, but I prefer more to select the blue color because the Kellan's color wood is almost blue in color, so you have to, you know, keep this color. Now let's increase some vibrance to around +5 and decrease some opacity to around -3. If you want to add some vignette on the image, you can always add the vignette. And finally, if you want to add the black color on the image or very moody color, then all you need to do is just go to the RGB and click on the point over here and over here, and just move it a little bit up on the upward position to make it look more dark and moody. Just keep this increasing, so it will only affect on the black region of the image. Don't overdo it, otherwise it will look, you know, unreal. Just a minor would be perfect for the image. So here you can see the before and after. Here was our before image, and here is our after, which we have perfectly blended with the background, and it is looking really very much awesome and realistic. Now let's just press enter and hit OK. Now the next thing would be to, you know, give it more enhanced. So let's just go to the levels and just move the slider to around a little bit of, you know, over here. So here you can see the before and after effect. If you want to decrease, then you can decrease the opacity to around 70%. or up to 50%. Now just merge all the layers, and let's go to selective color and select the black color from the menu, and just move the slider to -5. -2. This would be more perfect, I guess. And just merge both the layers. So here you can see we have perfectly added this shadow background and also the Kellan's look on the image. So here is a before a photograph and here is the after photo. It is really looking very much realistic and exactly like kellansworld, who uses this kind of blue pink color photo in his images. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and if you enjoyed, then just hit the like button on this video so that it will motivate me to make more videos for you guys. And if you still have subscribed to our channel, then do subscribe and hit the notification icon to get latest updates. And don't forget to visit our website, that is www.ashvircreations.com. From there you can find new backgrounds, camera preset, lightroom preset, and every kind of photo editing stuff from there. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, just type ashvircreations. Well guys, thank you for watching, and bye bye till the next video.